Ladies and gentlemen, today I stand before you to speak of something far greater than just fleeting success. We are here to talk about transformation, about the journey from being average to unlocking the doors of true fortune. It is easy to fall into the trap of believing that success is reserved for a select few, or that fortune is a matter of luck. But the truth is far simpler and far more powerful. The path to fortune is not one paved with randomness, but one carved by intention, action, and an unyielding belief in your own potential. If you are willing to follow a set of time-tested principles, if you are willing to take charge of your thoughts and actions, you can rise above mediocrity and claim the success that has always been yours to achieve. Today, we are going to uncover the 5 critical steps that will take you from where you are to where you dream to be, a place where fortune is no longer a distant vision, but a tangible reality. Definiteness of purpose is the first and most essential step toward unlocking the fortune that lies dormant within you. It is the starting point of all achievement, the first key that turns the lock on the door to success. Without it, all efforts are like a ship lost at sea, drifting aimlessly with no destination in mind. With it, you possess a powerful compass that guides your every thought, action, and decision. We all have dreams, aspirations, and desires, but the difference between those who achieve great things and those who remain stuck in mediocrity lies in one simple concept: clarity. Too many people go through life with vague goals, wishing for success but never truly knowing what they want. They hope for wealth, happiness, and freedom, but without a clear plan, their efforts are scattered, their progress uncertain. If you want to move from average to fortune, you must define, without hesitation, what you truly desire. You must set a definite purpose, a specific goal that lights a fire within you, something that pulls you forward with unrelenting force. This goal must become the very center of your thoughts, the thing that drives you every day. It is not enough to want success in general terms. You must know precisely what success means to you, whether it's financial independence, the ability to live life on your own terms, or leaving a lasting legacy for future generations. Definiteness of purpose means making a decision, not just a wish. It's about deciding once and for all that this is the goal you will pursue, no matter the obstacles, no matter how long it takes. It is a commitment to give everything you have, your time, energy, and focus to this one thing. Once you've made this decision, it becomes the guiding light that illuminates every step you take toward your destiny. Consider this. Every great achievement in history started with a single thought, a single vision that was brought to life through a relentless pursuit of purpose. Whether it was the creation of the automobile, the discovery of electricity, or the founding of a successful business, each of these accomplishments began with a person who said, "This is my goal, and I will stop at nothing to achieve it." And so it was. They turned their idea into reality because they were clear on their purpose and unwavering in their determination. The power of definiteness of purpose is rooted in the mind. Our thoughts shape our actions, and our actions shape our reality. When you have a clear purpose, your subconscious mind goes to work on your behalf. It helps you recognize opportunities that align with your goal, connects you with people who can assist you, and even pushes you through moments of doubt and adversity. Your mind becomes a magnet that attracts the resources you need to succeed. But here's the catch. Definiteness of purpose is not something that can be achieved overnight. It's not a one-time decision. It requires an ongoing commitment to stay focused, to remain clear about your goal, and to constantly remind yourself of why you are pursuing it. It is easy to become distracted by the noise of life, the temptations, the setbacks, the endless distractions that can pull you away from your path. But when your purpose is defined with certainty, you can tune out those distractions. You can keep your mind fixed on your goal, refusing to be deterred by anything that doesn't serve your higher vision. As you begin to establish your definiteness of purpose, you will face doubts. The road will be challenging, and there will be moments when it feels easier to give up than to press on. But remember, the journey to fortune is not for the faint-hearted. Those who achieve great success are the ones who decide early on that they will never give up on their purpose, no matter the hardships they encounter. Moreover, this purpose must be powerful enough to stir something deep within you. It must resonate with your passions, align with your core values, and fuel your desire to keep moving forward. It must be big enough to challenge you, but specific enough to be attainable. Your purpose should make you excited to wake up every morning knowing that you are one step closer to achieving what you set out to do. Take a moment to ask yourself, what do you truly want? What is the one thing that excites you, that stirs you to action and gives you the drive to push through any challenge? That, my friend, is your purpose. It may take time to uncover the full extent of your purpose, but once you have a clear, burning desire, your life will begin to change. Your purpose should be so well defined that it drives every action you take. It should shape your decisions, your priorities, and your daily habits. You must ask yourself, does this action bring me closer to my goal, or does it take me farther away? With definitiveness of purpose, you are always moving forward, and every step counts. As you chart your course toward fortune, it's important to remember that this purpose should evolve with you. Life is dynamic, and the pursuit of wealth and success is not a static destination. As you grow, your purpose may refine itself, expanding in scope or shifting to align with your changing ambitions. But regardless of how it evolves, the critical point remains. You must always have a purpose that you are actively working toward. The greatest fortune lies not in the accumulation of wealth alone, but in the satisfaction that comes from living a life of purpose. When you are driven by a clear goal, every day is filled with meaning. Success is not just about reaching a destination, it's about the journey itself, the growth and the lessons learned along the way. So I urge you today, define your purpose with clarity and determination. Make it your mission and commit yourself fully to it. From this moment onward, let that purpose guide you. And know this, once your purpose is clear and your determination is unwavering, the fortune you seek will be yours. It is not a matter of if, but when. Relentless action and persistence are the powerful forces that turn potential into reality. These two elements are what separate those who dream of success from those who achieve it. The truth is simple. Success is not reserved for the lucky or the gifted. It belongs to those who relentlessly pursue their goal, no matter how difficult the road may seem. The path from average to fortune is paved with action, persistent, determined action that continues in the face of challenges, setbacks, and obstacles. When you take the first step toward your goal, the road may seem daunting. The initial excitement of a new venture can give you the momentum to get started, but that initial spark will eventually fade. It's at this point that your commitment to action and persistence will truly be tested. Success doesn't come from starting something, it comes from finishing it. The ability to persist when things aren't going as planned is what separates the successful from the average. Most people start out with enthusiasm and a sense of urgency. They dive in with big dreams and high expectations, but as soon as they encounter their first obstacle or disappointment, they slow down. Some stop altogether, while others may convince themselves that the path they've chosen isn't the right one. However, successful people understand that setbacks and failures are not signs to quit. They are simply part of the process. Every great achievement is a result of overcoming adversity, and every step forward is often preceded by 2 steps back. Relentless action means taking action consistently, even when you don't feel like it. It means showing up every day, putting in the effort, and working toward your goal, regardless of external circumstances. It's not about waiting for the right moment, the perfect opportunity, or the right circumstances. It's about creating those opportunities through your daily actions. The key to success is not in waiting for things to fall into place, but in taking the first step even when you don't have all the answers or resources you need. Once you begin moving, the path will start to reveal itself. Many people believe that success happens because of a single grand event or breakthrough, but in reality, success is the accumulation of small, persistent actions over time. It is the daily commitment to taking small steps, even when the results aren't immediately visible, that ultimately leads to extraordinary outcomes. These small actions, when compounded, build the momentum necessary to achieve something great. The most successful individuals didn't get to where they are overnight. They got there by consistently making progress one day at a time, even when the road was tough. Persistence is the secret weapon that fuels relentless action. It is the determination to continue moving forward even when it feels like the universe is conspiring against you. Life is filled with challenges, obstacles that can seem insurmountable, and setbacks that can feel demoralizing, but the persistent individual does not see these challenges as barriers. They see them as stepping stones. They understand that every failure is a lesson, every obstacle an opportunity to grow and improve. Think about the many great entrepreneurs, inventors, and leaders who have shaped history. Their success was not built upon the absence of failure, but on their ability to persist through failure. Thomas Edison, for example, famously failed over 1,000 times before he successfully invented the light bulb. Each failure taught him something valuable, and instead of giving up, he kept moving forward, knowing that every failure brought him one step closer to success. Had Edison given up after his first, second, or even 1,000th failure, the world may never have known the light bulb. Persistence requires a mindset that embraces the long-term vision. It requires a belief in the ultimate goal, even when immediate results seem small or non-existent. This is where many people falter. They want immediate gratification, and when their efforts don't show instant results, they lose heart and give up. But success is not about quick wins. It's about enduring through the tough times and maintaining a focus on the bigger picture. There will be moments when the going gets tough, when progress seems slow, and when it feels like your dreams are slipping further away. During these times, persistence is more important than ever. The key is to keep going even when it seems easier to quit. It's about making the choice to keep showing up, to keep putting in the work, and to keep taking steps toward your goal, even when your energy is low and your faith is tested. The importance of persistence also lies in the habit it creates. When you make a habit of showing up every day, even on the days you don't feel like it, you create a routine of success. This becomes ingrained in your mind and body until it is no longer a question of whether or not you will take action. It's just a part of who you are. Persistence builds resilience, and over time, resilience creates a powerful momentum that can't be stopped. One of the greatest benefits of relentless action and persistence is the growth that occurs along the way. As you move forward toward your goal, you will face challenges that force you to evolve mentally, emotionally, and even physically. The process of working through these challenges is what strengthens your character and sharpens your skills. You don't just achieve success, you become the type of person capable of maintaining it. In the end, relentless action and persistence are the true engines behind all success. Without them, even the most talented individuals will falter. But with them, ordinary people can achieve extraordinary things. The road to fortune is not for those who seek instant success, but for those who are willing to keep moving, keep learning, and keep improving day after day, year after year. The fortune you seek is not as distant as it seems. It is waiting for you on the other side of your persistent effort. The only thing standing between you and your dreams is the willingness to take action again and again until you achieve what you set out to do. The power of a mastermind alliance is one of the most underappreciated yet essential principles in the journey from average to fortune. A mastermind alliance is not just a group of people gathered together by chance or circumstance. It is a deliberate, purposeful gathering of minds who share a common goal and a willingness to help each other succeed. This alliance, this collective brain power, is an invaluable resource on the road to achieving great things. At the core of a mastermind alliance is the concept of collaboration. Success is not a solo endeavor. While you may have the desire, the vision, and the drive to achieve your goals, it is rare that you can reach those goals alone. It takes more than individual effort to bring a vision to life. It takes the insight, skills, and support of others who are aligned with your purpose. A mastermind alliance amplifies your abilities by bringing together the strengths of many to create something greater than what any single individual could accomplish. Think of the most successful individuals in history, whether they were entrepreneurs, inventors, or leaders. Behind their achievements, you will often find the influence of key individuals who provided guidance, support, and expertise. No great achievement occurs in a vacuum. Whether it was Henry Ford and his ability to surround himself with brilliant engineers, or the partnership between Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak that led to the creation of Apple, great minds tend to congregate, and in their collaboration, they create something extraordinary. The Mastermind Alliance operates on the principle that when two or more people come together with a common purpose, their combined energy, wisdom, and resources are greater than the sum of their individual parts. This synergy, the idea that collaboration enhances individual potential, is where the real power lies. Each person in a mastermind group brings a unique perspective and set of skills that can contribute to the collective goal. By sharing knowledge, ideas, and insights, members of a mastermind alliance enrich each other's efforts, lifting each other to new heights. But a mastermind alliance is not just about receiving help from others. It is equally about offering value in return. It is a two-way street built on mutual respect and the understanding that each member has something valuable to contribute. As you share your own knowledge and experiences, you will also grow. The process of teaching, guiding, and supporting others reinforces your own understanding and strengthens your resolve. By helping others succeed, you learn more about yourself, your strengths, and the true value you bring to the group. One of the most powerful benefits of a mastermind alliance is the shared accountability that it creates. When you have a group of like-minded individuals who are all committed to achieving similar goals, the sense of responsibility you feel toward them becomes a motivating force. In a mastermind group, members hold each other accountable for their actions, progress, and decisions. This added layer of accountability ensures that you stay on track, avoid procrastination, and continue to move forward in pursuit of your objectives. It's often the external pressure of accountability that helps you stay committed to your path, even when you're tempted to take shortcuts or give up. Another critical aspect of a mastermind alliance is the opportunity for brainstorming. Two minds can often solve problems more effectively than one, and three or more minds can generate a wealth of ideas that would never emerge in isolation. In a mastermind group, you are encouraged to think bigger, to challenge your assumptions, and to approach obstacles with fresh perspectives. The collective intelligence of the group allows each member to see solutions they might have missed on their own. When you collaborate with others, you also benefit from their experience and networks. Each member of the mastermind group has their own experiences, successes, and failures, and by sharing these, you can learn valuable lessons without making the same mistakes yourself. Moreover, the collective network of your mastermind partners can open doors that would have been closed to you otherwise. Through connections and introductions, you may gain access to new opportunities, clients, resources, or ideas that help propel your success. The value of a mastermind group lies not just in the minds it brings together, but in the extended network that each individual provides. But not all mastermind alliances are created equal. To truly harness the power of a mastermind group, you must ensure that it is composed of individuals who are serious, committed, and aligned with your goals. A mastermind group should be a space where everyone is focused on growth, improvement, and success. It's essential to select people who are at a similar level of commitment, who bring value to the group, and who challenge you to be your best. This is not a social group. It's a business, growth-oriented alliance designed to push each member toward their full potential. Equally important is the principle of trust. A successful mastermind alliance is built on trust and open communication. Members must feel comfortable sharing their ideas, challenges, and even their vulnerabilities. When trust exists, individuals are more willing to offer help, give constructive feedback, and take risks. The safest environment for creativity, innovation, and growth is one where everyone feels supported and respected. To reap the rewards of a mastermind alliance, you must also be willing to invest your time and energy into the group. Mastermind groups work best when members are active participants, contributing ideas, offering support, and engaging fully in the process. If you are merely a passive member, you will miss the full benefit of the group. Success in a mastermind alliance requires a spirit of generosity, where you're willing to give as much as you receive. If ultimately, the power of a mastermind alliance lies in its ability to accelerate your progress. By surrounding yourself with a group of committed individuals who are equally dedicated to achieving success, you drastically shorten your learning curve. You have a team of trusted advisors, sounding boards, and accountability partners who are there to guide, support, and challenge you. With their help, you can avoid costly mistakes, learn from others' experiences, and make faster, smarter decisions. A mastermind group amplifies your efforts, strengthens your resolve, and enhances your chances of success. In conclusion, if you are serious about transitioning from average to fortune, consider the immense power that a mastermind alliance can bring to your journey. The right group of like-minded individuals will propel you toward your goals faster than you could ever achieve on your own. Together, you can accomplish things far beyond your individual abilities. Surround yourself with those who share your vision, challenge you to grow, and help you stay accountable to your purpose, and watch how quickly your dreams begin to take shape. Continuous self-education and adaptation are two of the most powerful and transformative forces in the journey from average to fortune. The world is constantly evolving, and in order to keep up with the pace of change and remain competitive in any field, it is essential to commit to a process of lifelong learning. The most successful people in history didn't stop learning once they reached a certain level of achievement. They kept educating themselves, refining their skills, and adapting to new circumstances. This relentless pursuit of knowledge, coupled with the ability to adapt, is what allows individuals to stay ahead and build lasting success. Self-education is not about attending formal institutions or earning degrees, though those can certainly be helpful. Instead, it is about taking responsibility for your own learning and actively seeking out knowledge in every form. It is a mindset that values personal growth and development over staying comfortable in one's existing knowledge base. While the world around you may be changing, your commitment to self-education ensures that you are evolving along with it. It means constantly expanding your horizons, seeking out new ideas, and being open to learning from every situation, no matter how big or small. The idea of self-education is deeply rooted in the notion that knowledge is power, and power is essential for success. The more knowledge you acquire, the more informed your decisions will be. This wisdom not only allows you to make better choices in your personal and professional life, but it also gives you a competitive edge in the marketplace. Whether it is learning about the latest trends in technology, understanding new business strategies, or mastering a new skill, continuous self-education helps you stay relevant and innovative in an ever-changing world. However, self-education isn't just about acquiring information. It's about integrating that information into your life and applying it in meaningful ways. It is about taking what you've learned and using it to improve your decision-making, sharpen your skills, and refine your strategies. A person who constantly learns but never applies their knowledge will not achieve the kind of success they are capable of. The true power of self-education lies in its application. What you learn must be actively implemented to have any real impact on your life. In addition to self-education, the ability to adapt is equally critical in the pursuit of fortune. The world does not stand still, and neither should you. Those who are rigid in their thinking and unwilling to adapt to changing circumstances often find themselves left behind. The business landscape, technology, and even social dynamics are constantly shifting, and those who succeed are the ones who can adapt their strategies and approaches in response to these changes. Adaptation is not about abandoning your vision or goals, but about being flexible in how you approach them. It's about understanding that the journey to success is rarely a straight line, and being able to pivot when necessary can mean the difference between success and failure. The most successful people in any field are those who have learned to adapt to new information, new trends, and new challenges. They are able to evolve with the times, staying relevant and continuing to grow, even when the world around them is changing rapidly. Take, for example, the world of technology. The digital age has transformed nearly every industry, and those who have embraced technological advancements have been able to capitalize on new opportunities. The ability to adapt to new technologies, whether by learning how to use new software, understanding digital marketing strategies, or keeping up with the latest tools in your industry, can give you an immense advantage. Those who refuse to adapt, on the other hand, risk becoming obsolete. In today's fast-paced world, failing to adapt is no longer an option. Adaptation also involves a level of resilience, the ability to bounce back when things don't go as planned. In every venture, there will be challenges and setbacks. Things will not always unfold the way you expect them to. And the key to success is not avoiding failure, but learning how to recover and move forward. People who are able to adapt to failure, who can reflect on what went wrong, learn from it, and make adjustments, are those who ultimately achieve lasting success. Resilience is about understanding that failure is not a permanent state. It is simply a part of the learning process. When you face adversity with a mindset of growth, you allow yourself to adapt, evolve, and come back stronger. One of the most critical aspects of adaptation is the willingness to let go of old habits or beliefs that no longer serve you. Sometimes the hardest part of adaptation is recognizing when you need to change your approach or mindset. It's easy to become comfortable with the way things are, but true growth comes from challenging your existing assumptions and stepping outside of your comfort zone. Adaptation requires that you stay open to new ideas and be willing to let go of outdated practices that hinder your progress. Another key element of adaptation is the ability to seek feedback and use it constructively. When you surround yourself with people who are capable of giving honest feedback, you gain valuable insights that can help you improve. Feedback from others, especially from those who have more experience or expertise in a particular area, can serve as a powerful tool for self-improvement. It forces you to look at your actions and results through a different lens and adapt your approach accordingly. Continuous self-education and adaptation are not just about staying competitive. They are about unlocking your true potential. The more you learn and adapt, the more you grow as an individual. You begin to expand your capacity to think creatively, solve problems, and innovate. Every new piece of knowledge or skill you acquire adds another layer to your ability, making you more capable of navigating the complexities of the world and business landscape. It's important to recognize that the pursuit of knowledge and the ability to adapt are not finite tasks. They are ongoing processes that should be a constant part of your life. Just as the world around you is always evolving, so too should your efforts to learn and adapt. The moment you stop learning, you stop growing, and when you stop growing, you begin to stagnate. Lifelong learning is not a luxury. It is a necessity if you want to continue to move forward and unlock your true potential. In conclusion, the combination of continuous self-education and the ability to adapt is a winning formula for success. In today's world, those who commit to learning and adjusting to new challenges are the ones who rise to the top. Knowledge alone is not enough. It must be combined with the ability to adapt and apply what you've learned in practical, meaningful ways. If you want to transition from average to fortune, make the commitment to never stop learning, to always adapt, and to keep evolving into the best version of yourself. In the pursuit of greatness, the path from average to fortune is shaped by a few fundamental principles that, when consistently applied, hold the power to transform any individual's life. It's not about overnight success or waiting for the perfect conditions. It's about embracing a mindset of continuous growth, learning, and improvement. From developing a definiteness of purpose to cultivating unshakable faith, from taking relentless action to forming a mastermind alliance and ultimately committing to continuous self-education and adaptation, these steps are the building blocks of extraordinary achievement. Success is not reserved for the lucky few, but earned by those who are willing to push beyond the ordinary, face adversity with resilience, and remain committed to their vision despite setbacks. The journey is long and the road often rough, but it is only through consistency, perseverance, and an unwavering belief in one's potential that true fortune is realized. By defining a clear and compelling purpose, we create a guiding light that directs every decision and action. When we combine that with a deep faith in ourselves and the power of our thoughts, we unlock the mental power to manifest our desires, yet even the most powerful thoughts are meaningless without consistent, relentless action. Success requires not just effort, but the persistence to keep moving forward, even in the face of challenges. Equally important is the power of collaboration. A mastermind alliance provides the support, ideas, and perspectives that enrich our journey, pushing us further and faster toward our goals. And through it all, the key to sustained growth lies in continuous self-education and adaptation, ensuring that we stay ahead of the curve and remain relevant in an ever-evolving world. In closing, fortune belongs to those who relentlessly pursue it. The average can become extraordinary, the ordinary can become exceptional, but only through a combination of clarity, determination, persistence, and growth. Success is within reach, and the path to it begins with the decision to take that first step and keep moving forward. Always learning, always adapting, and always believing. This is the formula for achieving greatness.